Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Bear with me a second while I press this button as well. Hello and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm back at my own computer, which means you can see my actual real life face today.
Yay.
Horrifying, I know, don't worry guys.
And I am joined by Obsolete Goat.
Hello, Obsolete Goat. Are we playing with Wall, who's using the combat wheelchair rules from Mustang Art?
Rogue Trader Enthusiast.
Hello! I didn't think of a bit. Oh no.
A bit is illegal.
Oh, was that a bit?
Don't worry, I'll play you some music. Dum 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 dum.
Just imagine a Dragonborn doing ballet. There you go.
By Angel.
He's finally out of my house.
You make it like it was such a bad thing.
I left the next day, it was fine. By Smitty.
Hi everybody, it's been a while.
By Ben the Quest Giver.
Greetings. It's good to see you. And now into the proper voice.
I have a problem with Ben saying he hasn't got a giant golden exclamation mark over his head. Therefore, he is not a quest giver, he's just a generic NPC.
Well, yeah, but not in this one. This one, I'm not an NPC, I'm a PC.
Welcome to Cordelia. I like swords. And we are joined by Steam Chew.
Hello.
And Rogue Trader Enthusiast has redeemed a stretch. Everybody give a good stretch while I say hello and welcome to the final boss fight, Wisecarp, Soldust, and Magic Cock. You've all followed within the last week, and I don't think I've actually streamed since then, so welcome in, take up your various swords, and let's take this final boss fight on together.
Hey Wise, hey Saul.
Angel, that's
I'm glad you
entirely
guys
why
stopped
you needed... Angel, that is entirely why you should have made sure you could hear John earlier.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so glad they came by.
Oh.
Hopefully they drop in as well, and in which case, you know.
Yeah, fingers crossed. If they drop in, hello. We'll possibly say it again when you do drop in. You won't hear it if we say it now, but, you know.
Well, you never know. They might watch the recording of it instead.
Yeah. Which is now going up on our YouTube channel. You should go over there and watch the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back at home, I've actually scheduled some of them.
Hey.
All the fun of being unexpectedly away from home for a fortnight. Anyway, the last time the group continued, Wisecarp, we are here for the menace of herself.
Hi Wise, nice to see you. You're going to enjoy it, trust me. My Tabaxian is an absolute menace of a menace. It's great.
Speaking of the menace of your Tabaxi, previously you were exploring on the second level, the arcane chambers of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, when something caused Underscum to start leaving very quickly in a rapid sense, running away from the rest of the group. As you attempted to follow him, most people navigated the corridors following Underscum fairly successfully, except for Vaesen and Toya, who missed a turn and took a different turn. They found a dead-end passageway that led out into a undead beholder, a creature floating 20 feet into the air, its eyes glazed over, observing the room around it. Toya...
It was pretty badass, to be honest.
Toya requested Vaesen go and find the rest of the group, but she needed to deal with this. And promptly did, and managed to not only fight but survive the fight with the undead beholder until such time as the rest of the group returned and were able to, pick up the pieces and also confront the other people that were in the next door room. It turns out that some members of the Xanathar Guild were using the undead beholder to keep curious people away from a training room that they were working in. And the people that were being trained were rather happy for a bit of a distraction from being beaten black and blue with a spear as you burst into the room and confronted their leader, Underscum. And then Woal burst in and confronted their leader in front of you and asked you to leave, and managed to get some information out of their leader and not a fight. They guided
I
you.
should have got information out of a fight.
They guided you down to head south. And head south you did, finding through various passageways and corridors on the second level stairs that led down to the third level of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Whereupon you found a abandoned cave filled with the ruins of a previous settlement. And pushing further and further south, you found a cave with a Chimera in it. Toya managed to convince the Chimera to stay sitting on its pile of gold while Vaesen nearly got nommed upon.
No, he dead ass
Look.
got knocked on.
Hey, it was fine. It didn't hurt until the fire. And it didn't even hurt me.
My point proven that, like, maybe don't do that anymore.
And as
But he's so cute.
as you left the cave and left the Chimera curled up on its pile of coins, Nefira headed slightly further south and found another cavern that opened into a sort of city area covered in large spider webs. And he is now heading back up to meet with the rest of the group. I'm going to go over to the map so that we can see the nice new black and white map, because you're looking through dark vision now.
Woo.
And
Yes, don't worry, don't adjust your sets. We have not gone back to the 1950s.
And I say to you, I pressed the wrong button. We're at the credit screen. Goodbye, guys.
Hi guys.
Well, that was a good game anyway.
And I say to you, with that,
Don't forget to subscribe to Photo. Oh, sorry, never mind.
with that recap done, let's finish the game. Bye.
I
What would
didn't know
you
we were that close.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, Toya has clambered onto Underscum's back because she's still hurting.
But you could ask first.
You said you'd
How?
carry me,
I
didn't
said
you?
I'd carry you before. Yeah, I did. But you
And
got
I
down to
do
come
have a
to with
cleric.
that thing in there.
I'm still injured though.
Then I
Are you
went
just?
down and took a look at the webs, and then I came back because they're webs, and other people are better at webs. I came back, and okay, I'll carry you. I'll carry you.
Thank you, Underscum. You're the absolute best.
Right.
Has Nefira explained the webs to us yet? Just out of character, I'm curious. I don't know if they have yet.
I don't think we've had a look. I'm gonna start wheeling my way over. Say as I.
Well, actually, I was gonna maybe suggest that we pop into one of these rooms, empty houses that we were just in, and maybe run a short rest.
Yes, that's what I was going to suggest as well.
Oh yeah, short rest could be a good idea.
Pretty banged up from your.
I
Yeah,
mean,
this-
I'm still slightly injured, and I think we could use a break.
I was say, I don't know if you can see the one I'm pinging at, but if we could go to this one here.
Yeah, I see it.
Which one?
Boop boop boop.
Up here,
All right.
sweetie.
Can I say how trippy it is? Like I mouse over people's tokens, and even though dark vision is active, everyone still has a coloured box.
I know
That's just the PCP.
I'm just moving my token, so technically I'm still riding
I
on
just have
Underscum's
very
back. But
delay in actually moving.
Oh wow, yeah, the lag on this is crazy. What's
yeah, I
going on?
noticed that. It's kind of weird. I wonder if it's part of the update.
Maybe.
It might be, as I said to some people earlier, that if you turned things down previously, settings did get reset.
Oh.
So it
Maybe.
might be worth looking at settings while we do this short rest
Ooh, good idea.
to make sure that you're still on things like performance mode lower, maximum frame rate needs to be 30-ish frames.
Where do I find that?
Under configure settings in the cogwheels.
Let's try.
Yeah, I'm there, but there's a whole bunch, so
The ones that say the things I just said are the ones that you want to look at.
yeah, but none of them say the
Still a
things.
bit of a delay, but better.
You need to scroll down a little bit.
Alright, I mean, it says performance mode low. Is that what I want?
That's what you want.
Alright, and
Under
max
that.
frame rate is 30.
That should be fine then.
Yeah, in which case it might be due to the updates. Especially if it's happening to everyone. As I've just lowered mine and it's still laggy. Oh, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I mean, nothing looks like it's been changed, so, hey,
It might just take
Has
some
anyone
time
else-
to get used to it.
yeah. Has anyone else noticed that their dice don't roll on the screen anymore?
You have hit the B, haven't you?
B?
Actually, I haven't done a... let's roll a D100, let's see.
We haven't had Dice So Nice on this screen, Jennifer, for a while because it doesn't work on people's computers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
don't-
At least the rolls
I
go
don't
through,
know.
that's the main thing.
I don't know why, I just didn't, I only noticed last session, I was all like, is it my laptop?
Cool. Well, yeah, everything seems to be working. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Right,
I
anyway.
guess what Toya's being propped up in a corner to be tended to.
Pretty much. I mean, so unless you're still holding on, I mean, I'll try and put you down.
Okay, so I hit the short rest button, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you need to take a short rest first, but
Okay. That didn't give me any hit points, Dan.
you need to roll hit dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to roll
Oh.
those all important hit dice, although there is a
Right.
cleric who might be able to give you a bit of a boosty.
Right, hold on.
There's
I
a
see.
bard as well who might give you a bit of a boosty.
And also an artificer.
I'm trying to remember how to roll hit dice real quick. I feel stupid.
When you hit short rest, you can select your dice, and then there's a roll button on that dialog box.
Yeah.
Then you roll that.
Oh! Oh, okay, cool. Wow, that was a terrible roll. That means I got...
You can roll more.
Okay.
You can roll as many as you like up to your hit dice.
Should be 6 by now, I think.
Correct.
I'm gonna use one more. Okay, good. I am now higher than half of my health, so that's good enough.
To be fair, I think you're probably the only one actually taking any damage the last time.
No.
Well, I was involved in a very one-sided fight.
The best fights are always one-sided.
So,
That is why
Ben,
they become stories of heroes.
are you using your Song of Rest? Do you have Song of Rest?
I don't have Song of Rest.
Oh. Never mind then.
No, when it comes down to it, I've only got low levels. I have a few bits. I can put people to sleep, if that helps. Pyrotechnics?
Oh no, you do have
Maybe
Song
I
of
can-
Rest.
Where is it? then?
It's second level. Beginning at second level, you can use your soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest.
Bardic Inspiration. Song of Rest. Yep, I see. So I was looking into spells for that one. I can do a Song of Rest for everyone.
Ooh, what would that do?
Anyone who hears this can roll and spends a hit dice can roll a d6.
Ooh, well, I've done that, so
So wait, it's roll the hit dice plus a d6.
Yes, you get to roll a d6 and add that to your healings
Then? Right. Okay.
because you hear the soothing song of Underscum.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck, well,
For
never
some reason,
mind then, I'll
Twilight.
take it back.
I'm imagining him being like the Jigglypuff.
I know, right?
Can I roll performance to see how good my performance is this time?
Oh, by all means. How good is your performance?
It's a 24.
That's pretty
Nice.
good. That
Very
is a pretty good performance.
That's not bad with my bagpipes.
You're pulling out the bagpipes for this.
Yes, I'm bringing out the bagpipes. I'm leaving the horn to the side for the moment.
You pull out the bagpipes. You inflate. You
correct.
play away. It's a nice soulful tune on the bagpipes that reminds you all of home and the good things that you're fighting for and various things like that.
and just about not worth breaking the bagpipes for.
Iwala's just staring out of the door, being like, I could just leave. I could just leave. In relation to the bagpipes, like, oh my god, my ears. Oh my god, it's the god. Oh, no, his friend. Oh, him.
You see me trying to sing while I got the pipe in my hand. No, you can't.
It was about this time I realized the group was one member short and Ick joins you.
So to watch Ick come in, and Ick just turns around and leaves. He's like, bagpipes just...
No, see, what happens is we all brace for Underscum to have this really amazing bassy voice, and he kicks in and he sounds like one of those angelic young choir boys. And we're all kind of like, the actual...
It's even more impressive considering I have a bagpipe in my mouth.
I know.
Multitasking.
Hey.
I mean, I knew he was talented, but...
After Underscum's done his lovely little performance, I think Mason's gonna trot over and just be like, I think I owe you an apology for earlier.
Sorry, is he talking to me?
Two.
To Underscum.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
That prank wasn't particularly kind. I didn't mean to upset you, so you ran off.
What? I'm sorry, I know that running off caused other problems as well, and it's just that it's the only way I know how to manage. I don't want to let my anger loose proper. It's not nice. Nice.
It's fine, honey bun.
No.
Look,
No.
We've-
No.
Hey, bud. Like,
I promise.
anger is part of us. Sometimes the healthy thing is to acknowledge that and maybe express it in a constructive way.
in a healthy forward motion kind of way. With running. Look, the important thing is you can acknowledge that you have that anger and you want to deal with it, right?
I do. I'm afraid of what happens if it gets released, and there is nothing. You see, it's getting very agitated. I don't want to go back to the things way for they.
And you won't, because we won't let you. That's the... That's the part of us being friends, Underscum. We're not gonna let that happen. We can
why I
be.
can't let it
Wall, get back here.
I don't want to hurt
Wall,
you.
get back here. You need to have emotions. They're important.
I'm good. I'm just gonna sit outside. You guys have your little chat.
Wool is afraid of emotions.
Come back here. And just,
Wall's
I'm
idea of
sorry
dealing
for
with
this.
emotions is
I'm
to
putting
build a
the
wall
brakes
with
on my.
Yeah.
I'm putting the brakes on my chair.
I lift up the chair.
Give me a
You're up-
strength check.
You're up against a dragonborn, so. Alright, everybody group cuddle tackle Wool.
Strength 4, that's a 14.
I feel like you're probably able to lift Wall up. It's not like a particularly heavy chair, otherwise he wouldn't be able to move in it very well.
Yeah, I think given your strength, it's a. You don't quite brace for it properly, but you heave the chair up.
Yeah, just sort of like grab the chair, step back, and just sort of lift Wolf first into the room and plop him in front of Underscum.
I know you don't want to hear this stuff. No one wants to hear this. It's fine.
No.
I just need to find a better way to deal with it than running away. I just don't know what that is.
Wall has the world's most awkward smile on his face right now, and he's like, I want to leave. I hate this conversation.
Well, how do you deal with anger?
Ick just slides over to the door and shuts it.
Just like, I don't really get angry. I don't really get angry.
Yeah, Wool. Do you have any healthy ways of dealing with your emotions that aren't running away from them?
Just 1,000 yards step. I mean, I normally like to take a sidebar and catch my breath, but apparently I have to stay in this room now, so that's healthy.
That's fair. That's fair. No, we are being kind of mean. And but the thing is, well, we only ask because we are legitimately concerned about you. Can you at least accept that we do care?
Kind of like looks at me like, why are you concerned? I haven't done anything to make anyone feel like they need to be concerned about me. Ha ha.
Well, I have a feeling your whole character is made specifically for us to be concerned.
To be fair,
So-
that's pretty much every character in D&D.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if we were in one of those novels, you would be the emotionally repressed character who desperately needs help. But, I mean, I could be wrong. Zara reads those more than I do, so...
I'm surprised that. No, I'm not gonna.
You're surprised I read it all? Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
like I
glad
said...
two of us hold the same brainwave then.
Yeah. I kind of felt mean for like implying it, but you know, I mean, if everyone's on the same page, then I don't feel quite as bad.
No, that's okay. Zara's the one who reads them, not me. I tried to read a book once. Once.
And that's how she discovered she was a barbarian.
Me, really,
Reading's
never
fun.
seemed to be too good for us.
Reading is really fun.
I mean,
bring us
having
back
fun
to
isn't
where we-
hard if you've got a library card. That's what they used to tell us at the church.
God.
I think Mason just face palms at this, just turns back to Underscum. Anyway, one thing they taught us at the monastery, because like we have all sorts of dragonborn there, reflecting on being black dragons, red dragons, different gems, different metallics, and I mean, if you know anything about dragons, having all that sort of ego and energy in one place is like having a tinderbox right next to a torch,
Mhm.
or dry hay next to a bonfire.
Or
So,
dropping
if-
dropping a lit cigarette in a box full of fireworks.
No, that's painful when that happens.
I know, right? It's so fun.
No.
Just sort of like puts a finger just towards Toya, just to. So. Vason sort of like gets down into sort of, it's not a lotus pose, but it's sort of something that reflects that sort of idea. I don't know what the dragon equivalent of a lotus pose is, and I'm not going to try and describe it.
A several jointed pose, apparently.
But you see it in front of you.
Yep. Imagine a dragonborn in a meditation pose, because that's what you see. So they taught us about meditation, so that whilst at times you have to hold in the emotion, when you get to the moment, you can meditate upon it and sort of. Sorry, I just saw that thing of my ick.
I do meditate. That's what I tend to do in my own quarters. I got trained by that wonderful monk on top of the mountain. But you can't meditate in these situations, and I don't really like it in here. I am trying my best to hide things, and knowing that I can't run is... knowing I can't run is hard, and I has been trying to hold on and figuring out what to do instead.
Do you do anything with your hands?
I hold on my warhammer, eat sometimes. I use it to hold ale when I'm drinking ale.
Oh, and your music.
And play music, yes, and starts looking at the skeletal hands.
Is there any,
underneath the gloves and...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Is there any, sort of mud or clay, John, amongst all these destroyed bricks?
Good boy, Ick.
There likely would be.
Cool. So, yeah, I'm just going to, scoop up a big old bunch of clay. And just pass it to Underscum and just be like, why don't you try expressing it through clay? Or something that you can do whilst walking. It could be cracking through your knuckles. It could be... Basically, I'm describing stimming to Underscum, but with various things that you could find in a dungeon. As sort of a coping mechanism. It's not going to be perfect, but it's a short-term thing.
I don't know why, but I find the idea of him cracking his knuckles with skeletal hands hilarious.
See, that's where I'm kind of sitting here going, it's a shame that we haven't invented bubble wrap yet.
Oh my god, yeah.
Underscum with bubble wrap.
But why don't you try that out and just sort of pass you some clay so you can sort of have a play with it?
I'll try.
And the nice thing is with clay is you can punch it, and it doesn't hurt anybody.
That's true.
God help us all when we face a clay golem.
I imagine that.
That's clay that fights back.
That'll be cathartic.
Secretly, now John's just seeing if we can actually take one on to put it in later.
But yeah, I'm going to give Underscum a big rub on the back with one hand while sitting next to him. And since we've all been able to hear this lovely little chat conversation...
please let me out! Please!
Well... I think you need to explain upstairs.
This is fine!
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting out of this one.
No, because it's blocking the goddamn door.
Well,
Good.
I mean, there is that, but also I just think everybody's kind of suspicious now, so I really don't think you're getting out of this one.
Is there any role that I could do to sort of calm Wall down and make him a bit more comfortable?
I walk over and give half of the clay I have to Wall.
Underscum is too pure for this world. That's not fair.
Thank you. Wall just give me that. And he'll be like, looks at it and is like, I'm gonna not make a check on this clay. I think it's guano. Just gonna.
It's like
wait.
50% guano.
Yeah, that's what he's like. I'm just gonna. Fine.
It's edible.
Guano balls. Collect the whole set.
It's like,
Wait,
like-
guano's explosive.
guano's batshit.
Yeah, I know.
Explosive batshit. It's like, like, okay, I'm not actually I'm kind of a member. I'm not actually a member. I'm not a criminal. I don't think. I don't want to be. I've never broken the law knowingly. Probably.
This is very convincing, Will. You're doing great.
I'm in a lot of debt to the Zentarum. Like, a lot of debt.
Xanathar.
Xanathar! They have the same name! I hate this module so much because they could have called them something completely different, but no. They've got the same name, and the fact there's 2 Zentarum guilds. Fuck it, I hate Manchun. I'm gonna, out of character, I'm gonna find that motherfucker, I'm gonna throw him into the goddamn sea and be like, why did you split your heckin' group up? I'm gonna get Davil as well, I'm gonna come for him. I owe a lot of money to the Xanathar, specifically the Xanathar, not just the guild, like the guy.
That's actually.
What's
I mean,
a Xanathar?
Like a terrifying meatball monster. You know that dead thing that we saw? Imagine that, but like alive, and like bigger somehow, and more scary, and like.
What, the dead thing which was on the floor?
Yeah, but like alive, and then bigger, and like.
Yeah, a little living beholder.
Like laser beams, and like if it looks at you, turn you into stone, or like maybe turn you into dust, or. Anyway, I owe him maybe about 80,000 gold.
Jeez.
80
I'm
or
sorry,
18?
say that again. That sounded like.
That's
Is
my goal.
that 80 or 18?
80.
Right,
Well,
my 200 isn't going to help too much.
Yeah.
You know, there's that Chimera next door.
But
We're
yeah,
not.
but
We're not
I'm not-
fighting the Chimera.
yeah, I'm not fighting it because it's not their problem. I can't be taking money from other people because of my fuck up. So I want to just try and make my money back, like, you know, nobly, I
Legitimately?
guess. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying. I've been doing jobs, you know, around town and sold a couple magic items here and there and stuff like that. But the interest is just so much. And
Timeout, and like, the film is actually doing like the full proper timeout for a second. Like, timeout, backtrack. How do you owe a floating beach ball 80 grand?
I mean, that's a good point. Don't ask questions.
The
you don't
man
want the
cannot be
answers.
going through that many pairs of glasses.
It's crafting materials, right?
because you know what he spent his money on.
I'll tell you, that is actually Vason giving you a help action on deception.
Crafting materials, yeah. My shop.
Totally.
Totally. Crafting materials and gun things.
Well, that's believable. I'm not the least bit suspicious.
Not at all.
I mean, if you want to roll insight to know if your characters know that's a lie.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Everyone knows that's a lie.
I gave you
Yeah, I
the
was, I was
Yeah,
just going to ask like,
you-
what your passive deception would be, but
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Yeah, Wal's a bad liar. He's sweating profusely.
it's
Crafting
not that hot in here. You don't have to sweat that much.
Yeah, it's actually really fucking cold.
Wow, that is those are bad rolls.
I know.
But so well.
If you don't want to tell me now, that's fine.
You don't have to tell any of us.
Yeah,
It's
I-
obviously personal, and we don't need to know.
Look,
I
well,
ain't going to
what
kick
you
shame.
are like.
What?
I know.
Ow!
I know I was talking about emotions and stuff, but I was only, teasing. I'm not going to force you to tell us anything. We've all got our secrets.
Yeah.
secrets aren't a bad thing. It doesn't make you any less trustworthy. It's just means they're things that you don't want to talk about.
You
And I
need
mean,
to-
I know I'm not the smartest out there, but I at least know that.
you
Wait,
need
is that
to-
right? Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
you need to share what's gonna keep us from getting hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, what you buy, is that gonna hurt us?
No, it just stops me from getting hurt.
In which case, it doesn't matter. In fact, that gives me more reason to help you.
Thanks.
You save us from getting hurt. We do the same. And if that's what it took, then that's the price it costs.
Though I do have to ask, is it the badass wheelchair?
No, I made this. Also, like, my shop cost like 5,000 gold. Like 80. It's no. This chair cost me like 200 gold in materials.
Oh,
Gee.
okay. I've never seen anything like it before. So I mean, I totally would have believed you if you'd said it was the chair. So.
Oh, I wish. I mean, I could have made it fly if I paid that much money.
Ah, cool.
I wanna have upgrades like that down the line, but they're a bit out of my price range at the moment. Maybe if I had more disposable income, I could upgrade it. But for now, I need to not.
We're in a big old dungeon full of treasure chests. I'm sure we will find you some disposable income. I mean, heck, I'll give you all the treasure I find. I'm only down here for Zara. So.
That's yeah. I'm gonna take a bath. Get out of the way.
I'm gonna say this, if nothing else. You need to work on your acting skills.
Yeah,
I
a
might
little
be able
bit.
to help you with that as you start rolling out the door.
I close the door again. Fuck. Well, I'm just gonna go back to sitting where I was before.
Is
He was
this
doing
like
so well.
is this like a pride thing or what?
I think Mortal Terror is more appropriate.
Mortal terror of what? I just offered for them to take my share of the treasure. 'Cause I'm not here for treasure. I'm here for my girlfriend.
There might be more.
I think it
than
might have.
FBI.
I think it might be something to do with Drow.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
No, don't tell
Oh,
the
why
Drows.
say something in the language we can't understand?
Oh no, what is that language? I'm gonna make sure he's doesn't get hurt.
Did
But
somebody
like,
hear something weird just now?
It's vaguely
Actually,
what you
Wall
heard from
speaking.
outside the door.
Well, he's chatting to himself now. It's fine. He's
Yeah.
just casually having a nervous breakdown. It's fine, guys. Hope no one
It's
speaks
fine.
of it.
It's not fine. Nervous breakdowns are what leads to warlocks.
It's fine. It's fine.
there's just a very big, stupid himbo hug from behind.
Everybody
Well,
loves
just-
him.
Wall's just very stressed right now. It's like, I'm worried it's breaking. The necklace, I don't think it's working anymore.
I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay.
Is it working?
You open up your senses to the world around you, and you sense nothing in the vicinity, including the space there should be a wall in. It's not there.
That sort of absence is there.
The absence is there.
It's like, can try and catch space, like, but I can hear her though.
We'll address it when we get set. Oh, actually, wait. Is there any languages that only Walla and Vason speak? I don't actually know.
I'll quickly
Thomas-
just. I speak. I'm gonna you've asked this in character.
No. I think we probably would have figured this out at some point in the past. but, like,
I speak Gnomish. Do you speak Gnomish?
I speak Primordial.
Have it.
Oh dear.
Maybe we should like. Maybe if I start studying.
I don't know, I
Primordial-
don't want to throw it out there, but Nuri's a gnome.
Nuri is a
Yeah.
gnome.
Nuri
I
might
know.
speak gnomish. Just, you know.
Maybe if you learn. Yeah, I can learn Primordial. And then we can chat about
We'll have a sidebar about that.
maybe the
yeah.
fact that I
Quietly then in common, just as quietly as he can, because he's big old himbo hug. He's right next to Will's ear. I couldn't sense you. And we'll
Hell Hydra.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, we're all just gonna turn on the party at this show. Me and Basin.
There's an entirely, the best position for doing a breath attack right now. It's great.
Please don't set fire to me. Or lightning me to death.
Oh no, I meant to the rest of the party.
Oh, okay.
No, so it's just very quietly, I couldn't sense you, that's still working. And we'll do the meditations on when we get to the surface.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Do you need a minute?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit outside.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna leave, I just wanna catch my breath, and there's a lot of smells in there, and I have a snack as well, like I'm hungry, and...
Yeah. I think Vase is just gonna sort of lean on the door frame. There. So, anyone else want to share anything that could get us all killed?
Zara may possibly attack you if she thinks that you guys are somehow mentally mind controlling me. So it might be a good idea just to sort of establish that that is not the case when you first meet her.
Well, I was going to say on that front, kidnapped by Drow, right? He points to his own half-pointed ears.
Yeah, but the fact that I'm with you should work. She should trust me vouching for you. She should. No, she should. Right? Hold on. Oh yeah. No, she'll believe me. Yeah, I think.
Ick, let's not call him that. Instead, when you see him, you call him a giant floating beach ball.
I don't know what a beach ball is either.
Maybe just refer to them as Sanathar, because I saw him turn a you-looking fella into an War's gonna find the clay to this. Maybe. And War's gonna drop it for like, oh, maybe it's dead goblins. Oh my god, all the best here, it could be dead people.
Oh, I love to put that wall having like a complete mental break.
This is a very empty job. Oh no.
Well, I need to. I'm gonna finish breakfast over there. I'm still really hungry.
How did you get to the turn like this?
But right. Legit though. Is there anything we should be worried about? Just to try so we can clear the air.
Meeting the Xanathar would be bad, but I mean, I don't think we will. Not down here.
I saw
I won't lie,
spidey webs further down, and they're never good. They're never good.
Oh, War's gonna pop his head around the door. So while we're being honest, I actually have a delivery. In Skullport. Like, that was legit. Like, that was real. I don't know what it is. Gonna rummage into his bag, pull it out. It's a parcel, isn't it? What the fuck was it?
It's a box.
I've lost my notebook. It's a box.
What's in
So
the
hopefully
box?
this doesn't... did I open the box, DM? I don't think I did.
I
Or did
don't know if you did. It doesn't feel very heavy.
I heard a story about a girl called Pando who had a very bad box. So be very careful.
Oh, I'll check if a trap. That's a good idea.
Well, actually, I was going to say, hey, Vason, do you want to sniff it and just make sure that there isn't the smell of anybody's blood inside? Because if that's a fucking head...
Oh, no, heads are quite heavy.
I'm not the one
I was
with the
gonna
good
say.
schnoz. That's
Yeah.
Wall.
You're a dragon. Shouldn't you have a fairly decent nose?
No, his nose
I'm
doesn't
a-
smell as bad.
Technically,
I'm
you
a
should have a fairly decent
dragon,
nose.
not a dog.
Yeah, and I'm a cat. Not a thinker.
Got yourself. There's a difference.
Ick
War's gonna
just
sniff the box as well.
at that point, Ick just kind of looks up and like, what?
There's
If
just
you're
like this screaming, thunderous lightning noise behind Vason's hands.
Amazing. The investigation check didn't go very well. I presume we're all just distracted by the fact everyone was like, "You can sniff it." And he's, "What if I sniff it?" And then he's gonna sniff it.
And then you sniffed it.
I sniffed it at advantage because I have advantage on those things. Like,
You do.
Does it smell like blood?
Just full of wonderful
No.
Maybe it's
powder.
fingers.
No,
Doesn't-
it smells of a very nice wood. It's a very
Oh.
well-made box,
It's cherry wood.
but it doesn't have any. As far as you can tell between your investigation and your sniffing of it, there's nothing in the box. The box is a very well-made box, very well finished, empty box that you are delivering.
Well, maybe it's just a gift then.
Did you say it was cherry wood?
Yeah, it's cherry wood with smells like a. Oh, what is that? It smells like a fish-based oil, like near the sea.
Oh, no, that sounds like it's going to taste terrible then.
I mean,
Gotta
don't.
say, cherries sound nice.
Well, we can't eat the box because, like, if I don't deliver this, they will burn down my shop.
Yeah, that would be bad.
We're going to find what was inside it. You've lost it.
No, the box is here. I've still got the box. I just don't know what's in the box. I think there's something.
But
Maybe
you must have lost the contents because no one sends an empty box.
I mean, maybe there's like
Well-
an evil gas in here.
Had that before. It's very bad.
I'm gonna put it back in my
Right.
bag.
I was thinking, why, have you done an Arcana check on it?
No, I'm gonna take it back out my bag. Do you want to do an Arcana check on the box?
I mean, I'm terrible at magic. You're the magic one.
Oh, fine. I'll do an
on-
Arcana check.
On the subject of Skullport, anyway, the only reason why I'm desperate to get there is that the Harpers owe someone a debt, and somehow I'm the debt runner.
Oh, wait, the Harpers are in debt.
The Harpers are indebted to someone.
Oh.
Well,
You
that sucks.
you look at the box wall and there doesn't seem to be anything magical about it.
There seems to be a box.
Just seems
Put it
to
back
be a
in my
box.
bag. Put it back in my bag. You know, the Harpers were kind of dicks to me when I came to the city originally. I'm not a big fan.
They're
No,
kind
when
of
you
dicks
get
to
know
most
them,
people, to be
mate.
fair.
Well, like, you know that ginger guy who like kind of leads it out of here? Like, one of his partners is an absolute cunt. Absolute bag of dicks. I don't like him.
Can we say that? Are we allowed to say the C word again? Zara says I wasn't allowed to said I wasn't allowed to say the C word for like 6. what was
I
it?
mean, I think
6
normally,
months?
maybe you're not allowed to normally, but like this guy, he like definitely is. He's the worst.
Awesome.
Wise Cup redeems a stretch because apparently I was slouching too much. So
Do us a favour, Wise.
Look, you can't
Every
even see
time
me
you
in
see
my
a slouch,
chair. How do you know I was
press the
slouching
button
anyway?
again. Every time.
See, this is why I don't play Genshin with a face cam, because if Carp could see my posture when I'm playing Genshin, they would yell at me so much. But now
I
they
just-
know, which means they're gonna yell at me tomorrow when
I
I play
feel like
Genshin.
you're one of these people who like could play video games with like their right leg somehow over their right arm.
What? You don't
That's why I
play
play
like
Pokemon.
that?
No. See, you hook the ankle behind your head, and then you twist the other one around the hip. That's how you do it.
I mean,
I thought
I
you put
used
your
to.
left foot
if-
in, you put your left foot out, and in, out, and you should go.
That's a different thing, honey.
Oh, right.
When I used to play sit at the computer desk, I now lay on the bed to use my laptop. But when I used to sit at the computer desk, I didn't used to sit, I used to turn sideways and put my legs up on the wall. So I was essentially doing like a V shape.
See, that sounds
We,
really comfortable and nice.
I used to
When my
just do
legs
that
are
as
sort of
stretching up
up in
after
the air.
work.
Guy I used to work with. While we're on this tangent, we'll get back to D&D in a second. Guy I used to
Wise
work
enough,
with
remember where we are in the story.
used to sit at his desk chair like L from Death Note.
Oh,
That's how I sit in my office, honestly.
I've,
I sit across 2 chairs, and I'm
I've
tiny.
never seen anyone sit in one chair, in a desk chair like that, and be able to get up from it, but he could. Anyway,
Oh, that's impressive. Anyway, back to the game at hand.
What's the plan?
Go to
Um,
school.
well,
Chimera
go-
who's chill.
Go
and
south
go
through the
for-
cobwebs, which are probably drow, because spiders and drow. Don't ask why, it's a thing.
I mean, I can look like a
Well,
drow.
actually,
Spider webs are flammable, right?
Yeah, I mean, if there's drow in there, I could look like a drow. Like, I'm not very deceptive, but you're a half drow. We could go in together and be like, hey, we've got some slaves coming through here. If there's no drow, then we could just fight the spiders.
Yeah, let's not. I'd rather not.
I'm not a big fan of spiders.
Guys.
Hmm?
Hi. Okay, so it could just be me, but when we were exploring this whole city section earlier, so if we were to say that the area with the spider webs past the Chimera is south, if never eat shredded wheat, so shredded, never eat shredded. Yeah, if we go west from here, there's a whole bunch more over there. And I don't recall seeing any spider webs, so maybe we should try west first before we anchor the giant spiders. I mean, it's just a thought, but...
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's go west.
Yeah. And if we end up having to go south, I do vote that we bring lit torches so we can just set fire to the spider webs.
Fire good.
Fire is good. Oh, we could collect some of that guano that Underscum found and use as explosives.
Let's not rely on batshit bombs yet.
I mean, I've blown up quite a number of things down here.
You
True,
don't even
I
have
mean,
idea,
to be
because that whole concept is amazing.
That idea is actually batshit crazy.
That's batshit crazy good.
On the bright side, you don't have to carry me now, Underscum, because I am feeling much better.
Well, that's good.
Thank you for helping me, Underscum. I really appreciate it, though.
Alright, let's catch up with them before they all run away.
We've just gone left around the bottom of the building.
Yeah.
And Imperial is taking his time and just checking doors, make sure there's nothing nasty in the rooms.
Wise.
You say that, and Imperial is not all that wise.
That is a very long room.
It is. I suspect there was probably a shop at one point.
Or maybe like a hall where you can see a side of it.
Oh, no, that's like a cave. I guess we might have to go south.
Why is the dang master clicking?
Yeah, that
Well, you just moved me in the NPC. Heck.
I guess it's south it is.
Sorry,
Aw.
guys.
Eh, it was a good idea.
Guess I couldn't see as well in the dark as I thought I could. Of course, I
Yeah,
did
it's
take
okay.
that pretty decent blow to the head, so...
So does anybody besides me have any torches?
I think I might have some. That feels like something that I should have.
Question, let me check my inventory.
I'm gonna check my bag.
Will
Try
we
and push
be
me for a
able to
bit.
make
I
anything?
do have a torch.
I don't know why, but I have
Oh, for sure.
13 torches.
Thank you.
Actually, I have 9 torches, apparently.
Oh, I've got a tinderbox.
I have one too.
Nice.
I
Well,
We
also
all
have
have
a
it.
wooden
I suspect we all have a tinderbox and a torch.
I'm also carrying a wooden stake.
Nori
I have
has candles
questions.
as well, so
Carrying 9 wooden stakes, in fact.
Yeah,
Not completely.
Nuri has candles and tinderbox and incense.
Oh,
You
I
know.
totally forgot I had these. I was fighting this vampire in Waterdeep. It was wild, guys.
there's vampires in. Okay. I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Don't
Th-
question
yeah,
it.
this is just one of those moments where it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna light the torch. Just.
Yeah.
It was
I
one
too will light
vampire.
the torch.
I too
course.
shall also ignite a torch.
The
Okay.
thing
I don't
is,
think
like,
Oh no, I have a torch.
if it hadn't been killing kids, I totally would have left it alone. But then it was all like, oh no, I need the young blood, nom nom nom. So, I mean, I had to kill it.
Wow.
I-
imagine
I have a
eating-
wonderful tale of a man named Van Halfling you may be interested in.
So who else lit a torch?
I
I
did.
will light a torch as well.
If here, I think we've all got a torch lit.
suppose I could have a candle going.
Or I'll give Nuri a torch.
That'd be easier.
Yeah.
Cool. So where are these spider webs, Nefira? Since
Ooh,
you only
they're
found
Right
them earlier?
down here.
Yeah,
Oh
they
yay.
are. Oof.
Oh,
Oof, oof.
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna just sort of go up to the nearest big cluster of them and just lower the torch to start lighting them up.
I'm gonna go to this door and kick it open.
Cool. I'm going to move Nuri and Ick down there, and if you could give me a second to get there.
Yep.
I'm just,
Yep,
I'm
take
just
your time.
gonna stay back.
Ick's gonna move up to where you guys are. Okay, you kick the door down, Toya, and it opens into a large empty room. You can see there is a pile of rubble, and the far wall appears to have sort of caved inwards and outwards. Rogue, you start lighting the cobwebs.
No. Well, there's nothing.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hello.
Oh, I'm still talking universal. I didn't do that.
Oh, so that's how you say that in that language. That is cool. You'll have to teach that to me.
Oh no! I see another one.
I was saying,
There's another one.
what is? What,
Aren't
what
you
is
a
that?
big pretty? Oh, hello.
Oh no!
Aren't you
What is-
guys
Does
pretty
anybody want
things?
to? Does anybody want to know how to say "oh fucking common"?
Wall's gonna try and immediately start leaning out of his chair to try and cast in on. Oh god, who's it gonna be best on?
Because Jesus fucking Christ.
Our cat girl's closer.
Huh?
Larger
Okay.
juice.
Did I get it? I
got
missed
initiative?
Wall.
What are you doing?
I put that in deep speech. For those who want the translation, I just went, ooh, Spider's got the zoomies.
Yeah, I
The
got
zoomy
that.
spiders.
Can you please describe what this thing is?
As
Spider zoomies.
as you start lighting the torch, lighting the webs on fire, the webs start bouncing, and the fire just starts spreading, and you just hear screeching from round the corridor, and a large spider leg just comes around the corner and looks like Shelob from a film.
Why?
From a very famous novel
Yeah.
series.
I don't know if I can do this as sort of like a reaction to it appearing, but it's essentially going to be throwing the torch and grabbing the sword, because I'm not going to be able to hold scale edge and a torch at the same time.
Okay.
But just throwing the light source straight at the spider.
You whip the torch at the closest spider to you, and it just lands towards its feet, and it just sort of steps over it. And if you could all roll me initiative, that'd be great. You draw scale edge, and you prepare for the fight.
Gosh darn it.
I will summon sword and
Oh god. I rolled a natural 1 on initiative. Oh
No.
it's okay. I rolled
Oh,
2.
boy.
My initiative just didn't roll. Why are you not rolling? Why is my initiative not rolling?
It's rolled.
Oh,
You got a 13.
Oh, sick. I did not see that. I'm like, wait, initiative.
Everyone else rolled at the same time, so it just flew up.
Big rip.
Okay, well that means I now have 9 torches.
Oh no.
Okay.
Cool.
Hooray, I'm a whole
wait, that's- I do the melee
£1
attack.
later.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh my god, I am actually last in the initiative.
Yes.
I-
You're that one, by that too. We are screwed.
Hey, Underscum, guess what? There's a couple monsters here you can let all that rage and aggression out on. Like right now, please. That'd be great. Get really mad.
Nefira, one of the spiders, comes around the corner and just beelines straight towards you.
Oh,
Quiet,
no.
sit. By law, I order you to sit.
24 to hit.
Oh my god.
That hits.
That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And then could you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. That's wonderful, 14.
Cool. You take 7 points of poison damage as you feel the poison pulse into you.
Oh, that hurts. I am very much hurt.
Oof.
and then Vason, the spider that you threw the torch at, just launches itself down the corridor. Legs just ignoring the torch and coming straight for you. It launches at you with its mandibles. That is a 21 to hit.
A 21 will be an 18.
That is 11 points of piercing damage.
Cool. I don't know if this will avoid the poison damage, but as soon as it pierces the skin, I want to trigger thingamajig. Telekinetic reprisal. As a reaction.
It won't stop the poison, so if you could make me a Constitution saving throw, that'd be great.
Okay, cool. I will do it once I just figure out how to use the tools we have. Constitution saving throw.
So you take 4 points of poison damage, you feel the poison pulse into you, and then there's the pulse of telekinetic energy back at it. If you could throw that into the chat, I'll make the saving throw.
I will do. Features, telekinetic reprisal. Oof, not a lot of damage, but it's got to make a strength save against 14.
It did. So it takes half as much damage.
It takes 2 force damage. That was disappointing.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
I mean, I guess.
Underscum.
Before I do anything, I'm just going to roll something quick and just decide something off of odds and evens.
Okay.
Right, okay. You see him just come reach and grab his hammer with very shaking hands. He's sort of holding and waiting. He seems visibly taken back and can't move. But he's waiting and holding. If anything comes in close to him, he's going to swing, but beyond that, he's kind of frozen in fear.
Oh, dang.
Oh, don't tell me he has a fear of spiders. Of course he does. It's okay. We can work with that.
Toya.
Yes. All right. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move up against this guy.
Okay.
Oh, shit. There's a third one.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me that, because I could only see the third one and the first.
Toya's going to say that as she passes the wall and sees the third one. No preamble, just, oh shit, there's a third one. And then she's going to try and stab the one she's next to.
Okay.
With this.
Oof.
I'm afraid that doesn't hit. You swing round with your great sword, and just slides along its chitinous hindquarters and doesn't bite in at all.
Right. Can I rage? Wait, hold on.
Rage is a bonus action, so you can rage.
Right, okay, so do I roll for that, or
Nope.
do I just say I'm raging?
You just rage.
Alright, I'm raging then. Grr.
Just like that. That's how that works.
Sound effect and all.
Yeah. You can make a second attack.
I will make a second attack as soon as the next thingy loads.
Never mind.
Really?
Sweet
Really?
Christ!
Wow.
What the hell was that?
You let out
I think that you might be scared of spiders too.
You let out a roar
Apparently.
and you swing around, and the spider leg just bats the sword aside.
And just keep going round and round and round, I guess. I'm really off balance, okay? I'm still recovering.
Not doing well at the moment. Whoa.
No.
It's me.
Hit you.
It's me. Well, it's gonna be like, oh god. And oh god, don't really have any AOE spells. He's going to scoot over to his dear friend over here. Oh my god, there's more over there.
There's a third one.
I see the third one. And going to find the little the steroid port. Just stab you with an enlarge reduce spell.
Okay.
You are now enlarged.
Yay.
And I'm gonna move back slightly so I don't get crushed. Like here.
If your enlargement lasts for more than 4 hours, please see a doctor.
Sure, the nearest
Oh my
place
God.
immediately.
Please consult your local
Oh,
healer.
I can see the other spider now.
You're so big.
You're so big you can see the other spider. Okay.
It's such
That's
an
how big
we
you can
just
see
need
the
to give you a
reference spider
giant
hidden in the wall.
newspaper.
It is now the other spider's turn.
There, you can use that as a guide for what enlarge reduce gives you.
Nice, thank you.
If you would like to resist it, you may, apparently.
I'm good.
Cool. This...
Yes.
Oh my god, it looks.
Bee.
Really fucking gross.
Toya,
What's the word for
23 to
it?
hit.
No. Yes. Yes.
That is 9 points of piercing damage, halved to 4.
Alright.
And then if you could roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Right, hold on. Constitution. Saving throw.
That is
Oh!
6 points of poison damage.
I failed?
No, you succeeded, but you take half of the poison damage.
Oh, okay, so that's 38. I just got all those health points back. Come on, man.
I mean, you walked into a spider's web and started setting it on fire. They're upset.
I didn't do that.
They don't care.
Went through the door. I should have stayed in the door.
Nuri.
Yeah. Excuse me while I cough up my lungs.
You're excused. Cough up your lungs all you wish.
Yeah, like, are you okay? You kind of sound like you're dying.
Well, yeah, I have COVID.
Oh my
I did
god,
say
I'm so
I
sorry.
did say at the beginning that I probably won't be able to speak much.
My Discord was not picking things up because
I
settings.
don't think anybody heard, to be fair. I did say. I said in chat as well.
I am so sorry.
I think. I don't know. Right.
you gonna be
let's
okay?
have a look. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's have a look. What I can do, see if there's anything. Only one creature. That's good. I wondered if I had anything that was sort of a large area, know.
Let's have a-
which was actually fighting, not.
I think any AoE spells are probably going to catch us in them.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for, if there was anything in particular. Here we go. I do this. Use aid.
Yep.
There we go. Then that's 3 people can get something.
Who would you like to hit with that?
Who am I closest to? It says the 3 nearest.
Spellbusters choose up to. Well, you are stood next to Underscum at the moment, but Wol, Vason, Nefira, Toya, they're all within line of sight of you, so you can hit any of them.
I do not mind.
If it's a healing spell, I wouldn't say no because
It's not, I'm afraid, actually.
It increases your hit point maximum and current hit points.
It's kind of a healing spell.
It's
That
temporary.
boosts.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
for the match. Then I can do spiritual weapon as well, can't I?
You can. It is a bonus action.
That's
So
fine.
who's taking the healing?
Who's lowest at the minute?
It's Toya, easily Toya.
Okay, well if I can see,
Thanks for that.
if I can see, I will do the 3 in front of me then that I can see.
Toya,
Sort of down the
Nefira,
corridor.
and Wall. Then.
Yeah.
Which level of that? Second.
That's third.
Third level. So you each gain 10 hit points on top of your maximum.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot Nefira got absolutely mauled. It's probably Nefira actually.
It is Nefira.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't have said no. There's a way to do a temporary boost.
So does
Go
that
into
mean
hit
the
points and then temp.
Oh, oops. Okay.
I just realised I don't think I took my poison damage from the spider that attacked me.
I forgot. I added an extra one to reduce it.
And then I'll do spiritual weapon wherever I can find it. And if Foundry actually works.
Oh, I'm gonna have to summon a friend.
Excuse me, this isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You can't just phone a friend when you're having problems.
I should be on.
It's
that
more
health.
bringing a friend to the fight, but it's a question of would you like to be a friend?
I can't see spiritual weapon on my list.
It is under second level spells. It is the 4th from the bottom.
There we go.
I don't know if you can you do an aid and a spiritual weapon in the same turn because they're 2 spells. They're 2 leveled spells.
You can't.
No, they're 2 leveled spells, so you can only do aid.
I'm allowing it for now.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say we've always done it as sort of spiritual weapon. Comes up.
It's 22 definitely hits. Which of the spiders can you can see all of them from where you're stood?
I'll take the one on the right.
One on the right. Okay. Stop opening it down there.
Just to check, are these doing poison damage or are they applying the poison effect?
They are doing poison damage.
Cool.
On Ick's turn, I really wanted to ask Ben a question, but he disappeared. So he's going to run. Ick's going to run forward, stand between Underscum and the spiders, level his crossbow, and fire at the spider directly in front of him. And the bolt sinks into the spider. And then it is Nefira's turn.
Okay, well, to start off with Toya, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to borrow your shadow to make a friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna make me a friend. That came out way longer than it needed to. But we're gonna place him right here.
Toya's shadow just picks itself up off of the floor. On second, Nefira, I will be back to you in a moment. Underscum,
Yeah?
how is Underscum looking at the moment? Is he resolved, scared?
Seems a bit scared.
Ick just sort of runs up in front of you, places himself between you and the spiders, and has shot at one of the spiders, and is just sort of stood between you and them. Toya's shadow pulls itself up off of the ground and lurches round to be attacking the spiders.
Hope it does better than I did.
And then do you want to roll for the attack there, assuming it's going to make a chilling rend?
It is indeed. Okay, spell attack. Well, if you've gone, there you are. It'll attack the one that I'm flanking with, so it'll have advantage. Oh, 20, I think that hits.
That does indeed hit.
How is my shadow better at fighting spiders than me?
Because this shadow is also a representation of your despair.
Ah!
So any creature other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has its speed reduced by 20 feet until the start of that creature's next turn.
Wait, it starts within 20 feet of it.
I feel like I should be
balls.
offended.
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna slow me down too.
it's slowing me down as well, but it's also slowing the spiders down.
Vason.
Cool. I am going to cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
So I'm getting an extra. I get an extra D4 radiant damage on a hit. I don't know why that rolled.
It's a lot of
Because I assume
spells
it's
too.
per hit. So that'll last for the next 10 rounds.
Okay.
So I've got that. I've got extra D4. I've got the what on I think it's another D6 from Enlarge Reduce. I just make sure I've got that correct. Sorry. So I've got an extra 2D4 damage at the moment, which is good. I'm going to wail on this goddamn spider.
Okay.
Scale Edge, don't fail me now.
It did not fail you now.
And I need to roll an extra. So how are we doing crits? It's dice maximum and roll again.
I mean, don't bother. The spider is chopped in half from that damage alone. The blade flashes. The spider.
Well, I suppose there's then going to be a move. So there's going to sort of be this slight moment of Vason sort of like lifting his leg over the top of wall to essentially just Shufty, if I was using the right control, Shufty here.
It's like,
might even just be hit bashing wall out the way. To follow that up with a just to follow the momentum round into another attack on the second spider.
Okay.
So that's a 25 to hit for 11 plus 2d4. That's not how I do that command. There we go. And an extra 6 damage. That's 17.
You bring the sword down, and the second spider also gets crushed.
Huh. I was expecting that to be more painful. But I'm just gonna...
I think it's for the fact that you have a giant spider swatter.
Slicer. I use the sharp of the blade.
Underscum.
At that size, there is no edge.
Sorry.
Still not moving when I'm still very shattered, but seeming at least a little bit better off. But, Doria, you can do this! Hit it hard for me! As I give a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Toya, you feel these words echoing down the corridor, and you feel deep within your soul inspired to strike the spider with the best of your abilities. Is that a D6 for you?
D6.
I'ma fuck it up.
You get to roll an extra D6
So
on
what do
this
I do?
attack.
Cool.
So, Toya, it is your turn.
Time to fuck some shit up. Alright, so how do I add a d6 to my attack roll?
I just roll it afterwards.
Roll the
Yeah.
attack and then add D6.
Oh, okay. Roll. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Roll 1d6.
18 will hit.
Cool.
So that is 14 points of slashing damage.
Awesome.
Plus, if you could roll me, is it 1d6 plus 3?
Right, because I'm raging, so.
Because
it
you're
does my
raging,
product, doesn't it?
there's a slice of necrotic energy that ripples down the sword.
That's 1d6 +3.
Yep. Excellent. And then you get your second attack.
Yeah. Does that have the advantage too?
It does
like
not.
The +6 too? Okay.
No, you've used the inspiration.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
However, you don't seem to need it, as taking
Those are the sweet ass time.
taking his
God
words,
damn.
you swing the sword round, you slice the head off the spider, not wanting to be shown up by Vason. The spider slumps to the ground, and the door here opens, and you see a drow, and he just sort of lets out a pulls behind him and flings in your general direction a bucket.
A bucket?
You've
kidnapped my girlfriend and you're gonna throw a bucket at me? Are you crazy? Even as he's throwing the bucket, I want Toya to lunge at him. Can I do that?
You can, but before you do that,
It's other turns, I think.
it does
Or,
a...
yeah,
Why am I imagining Bruno from Encanto? Just
I
had
don't
a
know.
bucket on his head and then.
I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit your armor class.
No, it doesn't.
You leap forward, and as you do, the bucket sails past you and just...
Where's my girlfriend?
Behind you, landing on the ground, spilling out, is a bucket from a toilet.
Ew, I'm so glad it
Her
was
head's
me.
flying, deep speech, Sniver is just like, that's just rude.
Like, I think we're just.
Drow, they're always rude.
I mean, that's kind of a racial thing.
I think I've just interrupted this man on the toilet.
Where's Zara, you purple piece of shit?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Where's my girlfriend, you purple piece of shit?
Who even are you?
Doesn't matter who I am. Where's my girlfriend? Her name is Zara. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's a normal elf. She's a lot better looking than you.
Are we
She's
still
also
on initiative time?
probably the only hold on my very thin grasp on sanity. Where's my girlfriend?
Cool, and that's your turn. Whoa.
Wall's gonna just kind of scoot around the corner and be like, "Hi, we're sorry. Are you? Did we interrupt? You good, Toya? Can we maybe not attack the man on the toilet? They probably they've got their literal pants around their ankles. I don't think they know."
Surface dweller scum.
Does he have his pants?
Do you have your pants around? Do they have their pants around their ankles?
Belt is definitely not done up. Pants are up, though.
Like I think we just interrupted this man on the toilet. I think we're sorry. Looks would agree. We're very sorry. We're just trying to find. Well, we're trying to find Skullport and then also this cat lady's girlfriend. If you'd know, maybe where the other drow are hanging out, maybe with some prisoners, or where Skullport is. That'd be real cool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Cool.
I'm sorry, how many drow?
A few.
Just a few. Oh no.
'Cause, I mean, that says drow 31, which
Oh my God.
concerns me.
There's so many.
2,
So many.
so
There's so many.
15, 20, 25.
Can I
Oh
murder
dear.
them now, Nephirus?
I'm not sure what's about to happen to Underscum, but I think it's gonna be very messy.
Nuri.
Yes.
It is your turn again. What would you like to do? There is a new drow that is erupted out of the toilet and thrown some of the contents of the toilet at the group, and now
Well,
seems to be going for weaponry.
I can certainly heal someone. Wait, Nefira, do you still need healing?
No, I should be alright for the time being.
Does anybody else need healing?
I'm on. I've lost like a quarter of my health, so I wouldn't say no. But like, even if it's just like 10 points worth, that'd be good. I'll take it.
Yeah, it should come through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay.
Can we hear anything besides this dude?
You have just heard footsteps and a door opening from this direction.
So imagine the sound of all of those tin soldiers in the Mel Brooks Robin Hood movie. Chum, 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 chum.
Ick,
Oh, wearing steel armor.
Ick is just going to sort of look back at Underscum. Are you okay?
They're spiders. That might mean the worst of them. Drown. The other kind. Right.
Then I will protect you.
Others.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Vic.
Ick runs forward, pulls out the crossbow, fires at the drow that it can see.
Sorry, Nefira.
Wrong one!
Oops.
Panic!
Might want to be a little more clear.
Oops. Toya, a bolt just whips past your ear and just into the wall of the toilet.
You're
So
not
are they all
supposed to
coming out
shoot
the
it.
toilet?
This drow draws a short sword and just like ties off its belt.
Surely that's an action by itself.
6
Yeah,
to
free
hit.
objects. Ooh.
I'm gonna face it with the right kind of knot. You can just pull up and pull your belt
he
together
hitting
in one
me?
go.
He tried to.
Yeah, no, that's a fail. And Toya is absolutely going to laugh in his face.
Nefira.
Dick
Do
motherfucker.
you guys really care to move from where you are?
I wouldn't mind.
It's more the fact that I could send a spare over to give this drow a very gentle hug. But would you like me to send a spare over for a hug?
Toya and Woal. You are
Any
being addressed
information?
here.
Yeah, sorry, what?
If Nefira sends Despair over there, it will slow you down on your next action.
That's fine. I'm fine with that even.
Okay, then, in which case then I tell the spare to go give that drow a hug. And then as for me, I'm gonna move up to here. Thank you, Game Master. You know how I think.
I thought you might.
Spell attack roll with advantage. Oh, a 21.
That'll hit.
Excellent. For a whole 5 points of cold damage. And I shall be holding my own action to cast both bolts of Eldritch Blast the second I hear, or I see a drow come within range.
Okay. Vason,
Cool. I'm no longer being slowed down by the Shadow Spawn, am I?
you are
No.
not.
Cool. So I'm going to go 10, 20, 25, just to have a look around this corner and see a dude.
You do indeed see a dude.
Irritatingly, I can't quite get to him because my greatsword doesn't have
try to
reach.
vacuum a corner in a very annoying room.
Yeah.
Anything you can do with range, Vason?
Yeah, I mean, I've got 5 feet more of movement, so it's not necessarily the problem, unless the large reduce gives me something funky.
Let me check. I feel like it should speed you up, but I don't actually think it does.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I'm fairly
It gives
certain
you-
it doesn't.
It gives you an extra D something.
Yeah, it gives me 30 extra D4 damage.
Yeah.
Dang.
Um,
Oh well. Cool. I am going to move the last 5 foot because I'm going to get the decent vision of what's going on around here.
okay.
Then, because that's not, I don't see any other drow. I'm just going to shout back. I've got one down here.
You also see at the end of this corridor here, this door is open.
Well, I've already shouted one thing, so I'm not going to do lots of shouting. What can I do?
Can you do with a drunken sailor?
What can I do with turn economy?
Now very much trying not to slouch, to be not to upset Wisecock.
Yeah, I think Vason's gonna sort of like lower scale edge in one hand, grab a javelin from his back, and just throw it at the drow.
Okay. Ben has also redeemed a stretch, saying apparently not slouching enough.
Contrary to popular belief, I can't slouch where I am, and I can't really stretch either. I'm stuck in a racing seat.
Oof, that's a 10 to hit.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna.
You launch the javelin down the corridor, and it just kind of gets wrapped up in spider webs before it even strikes the far wall.
How's the fire affecting these spider webs, actually?
It's starting to burn.
Okay. In which case, I'm just gonna follow that up with just a lightning blast in his face.
Okay. You do that.
Those bugs are on fire.
Assuming that I use the right bloody thing. Where is it? I'm trying. You think I'd be able to find my own lungs?
You'd think so. They're sometimes hard to find.
Yeah. Boom.
Sorry, what?
I mean, they're very well placed in a nice bony
Okay.
cage.
It's not going that direction.
It's
You know which
going
direction
at
it's going.
the drow, I'm assuming. You're not just
Ooh,
blasting
that's
a wall.
max damage. He has to beat a DC 14 saving throw.
He didn't.
Ooh! Oh, that's a natural 1. That's gonna, make it worse somehow.
I mean,
well, as a DM, I have toyed with the idea of critical fails on save.
I'm gonna say
That's a
that
fumble.
I'm gonna say for that critical hit fail, with the amount of damage that you just did, he had 1 hit point left. I'm taking that away from him. He doesn't deserve it for rolling a 1. He displeased Lolth. And so you turn the corner,
Don't say that. Don't say that.
you fling a javelin, it gets tangled up in the spider webs that are starting to burn. You erupt in lightning that just bursts down the corridor, and the death screams of this drow, just the charred corpse hits the floor.
I've got none! That's gonna overturn that. Actually, no, I do have a bonus action. What is there anything useful I can do with the bonus action? No, I'm going to just.
Did you just add another one on?
Somebody else heard.
But yeah, I'm not going to use my bonus action.
Okay. Underscum.
Right. Hearing all the commotion which is happening down there, I ended sort of talking to myself. You are no longer the one they held back. You are no longer the one that they made poor. You are not the one that they held. You are not their underscum. You are now your own, and you do not let your friends die. As I basically walk myself forward and get myself into a rage.
Okay.
And ready myself to fight this great evil entity which happens to be upon us.
Which just happens to be leaving the water closet in front of you.
But I just use my bonus action to rage up and get there, so I'm going to have to leave that there. There's nothing which I have will not hurt everyone in the path as well.
Well, you can always just do a dash.
You can take an action to dash.
I will use an action to dash then, in which case... Hold on. 5, 10, 50, 20, 25. Okay, I can't get any closer for the sake of that.
But next time you'll be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's this person's turn, and they go to there, and then they go to the... No, they will go around here, and then they'll go to here then. Sure, fine. Screw it, they're going to dash as well. They're gonna,
that's a terrible idea.
They're going to dash at the giant Dragonborn. What could possibly go wrong?
DM, I believe I can see that one.
Can you see that one? That is a good question. Yes, you
I
can.
can see him with the fancy dynamic lighting.
You certainly can.
I believe that meets my...
That does meet your criteria. So as he rounds the corner, he looks up at the giant Dragonborn, and suddenly... two spider
Natural
webs.
20.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
I rolled really crumb damage, though.
So what's the damage?
Total damage would be 13.
He rounds the corner, looks up at the Dragonborn, and just gets slammed into by these Eldritch Blast spider webs and just disintegrates. Yeah!
Nice. I know it's not my turn, but there's just this moment of just turning back and just nodding. Just like, nice.
Toya.
If you're not gonna tell me where Zara is, I have no reason to let you live.
You are at advantage for this attack.
I am? Oh, yeah.
Indeed, your despair is helping you out.
Oh, okay, so what do I do with that? How do I do that?
So if you hover over... Oh no, that should be hover over the thing. Just roll it again.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh no.
Never mind. That doesn't hit, but roll twice more because you get another attack.
Right.
That'll hit. I'll take the damage from the better one. Something nice.
Is that it?
I mean, I would make you roll the damage for the other thing, but it's dead.
No, I just didn't know if there was anything else I could do.
Nope.
Yeah, Toya's just gonna look at that body and go, pussy.
I mean, you can move if you wish to.
Right.
If you think you know there's somewhere you'd want to move to.
I'm gonna move that way, because if there's drow coming over here, it's probably drow over here. What the fuck is that? No, John, no.
That is John Mr. Door, apparently.
I didn't see that. What on
Don't-
earth did I just miss?
Don't question the things behind the not door. Pay no attention to the
John
man
was-
behind the curtain.
Apparently. I have a vague feeling that I just saw something, but the door closed, so I didn't get a very good look.
It's sort of one of those like unexpected premonitions of just like imminent death.
I feel like there's something behind that door. No, see, what happened is just as I was going around the corner, the door closed.
Yeah. Toya, as you round this corner, you sort of sniff the air, and the scent from this room is atrocious.
The one that was definitely closed.
The one that's definitely always been closed and you've not seen inside it. The smell just hits your nostrils, and unlike Wool, you don't have finely tuned, amazing scent nostrils.
Sniff, sniff.
But you sort of sniff the air, and the smell from the room is bad.
Is it bad as in it reminds her of corpses and death, or is it bad as in, like, garbage or fish?
Bad as in garbage and fish and unwashed things.
Okay. Sorry,
That
because
one
if
might
it was...
be me.
If it was undead, she would recognize
Oh, no,
that.
you-
But if it's just
it's
something
not that.
gross, then...
It's just gross.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all. Well, I'm not going in that door.
Whoa,
It's me.
hit you.
I was like, oh, we just killed a guy. Sick. So, oh God. Well, I was going to try and assess with a sniff check where the enemies might be.
Okay, roll me a... You smell...
I smell everything.
let me see if I can remember what the button is.
Sorry
for
about
this.
that.
You smell colour.
You smell very bad things in this room.
Or just starts to gag over here, like.
And you smell the scent of death and decay creeping up from over here.
Oh Jesus!
I'd be like, undead, I think maybe. Bad smells that way.
Now I need to move.
Undead?
Maybe.
How loud are you saying this?
Loudly.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that got Toya's attention.
And so I also shout, like, I think the corridor loops around. That will end War's turn. Yeah, the corridor loops around. Corridor loops around. There's shit this way. That'll be my turn.
Cool. Next up, it is Nuri.
Right. Black, so what's happened to the screen?
I moved the... Oh, hang on a minute, let me do this. I can bring you back up here.
What are we trying to do?
Oh, at the moment, you've just heard Woe shouting there might be undead further down into the room.
And also, we're killing bitches.
You've got... Who needs healings?
I'm good for heals.
Nefira might need some healing. Vason might need a little bit of healing.
I wasn't actually gonna offer healing. I was gonna see if there's anything I could send down the corridor, but if people want a healing, then
I mean, if you want to send stuff down the corridor, there's no targets that you can see at the moment down there.
no. But I was wondering. See it? Where did I see it?
Oh wait, yeah, I have Aura of Protection now. I keep forgetting about that.
Oh yeah, I should turn on the Aura mod for you.
Thank you.
I should have also double checked that the Auras mod has updated to Foundry 10.
Cool.
When
Just
it,
for everybody else, if you're within 10 feet of me, you're getting my Charisma bonus as a bonus to saves. Just, for thought. Food for
I'm
thought.
gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water because I need to stay hydrated.
Did we just kill a drow?
There have
Yeah.
been a few drow kills, yes.
I have
Oh,
an
I realised
idea.
something I could do, but never mind.
Let's have a go at this.
Okay.
Let's animate a drow and send it down the corridor.
Oh,
You and I had the same idea.
grim. That's so fucking grim.
Oh, mine's
Oh.
worse. Mine is much worse.
I did actually think one of the spiders, but I thought they're more likely to maybe just kill a spider, so it wouldn't be worth it.
I'm going to use this skeleton for the drow for reasons
I was
of...
actually going to say, in hindsight, Nuri's is worse. Nuri's like full-on zombie.
Reasons of the
What
Z
the
word
fuck
is
is
now
that?
in the lines and
undead,
veils.
Yeah, just
What the actual
Lines
fuck
and
is
veils.
that? No,
It-
no, John, don't you
It's
dare.
a skeleton.
it's a skeleton.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. Still, seriously, where the fuck did that come from?
Nuri
Nuri.
rose it.
Don't worry.
Why would you
But
do
it's
that?
gonna. Well, basically, whatever's down the corridor, if it's more people, they see one of their people coming towards them, they're not going to attack.
I
So we can
guess.
gauge what is down there.
As long as it's a peaceful undead and you put it back to sleep when you're done.
Of course, I'm a cleric.
I'm a zealot for a god who has a thing about undead things, sorry. No offense.
Oh, if it's any
Oh.
consolation, my husband takes people's souls.
That's kind
So-
of bad, actually.
You know.
Let's...
Let's put a pin in that.
Let's put a pin in that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, it walks down the corridor to this door of the room that was pointed out, and it just sort of puts a lazy hand up, opens the door, and you don't get to see what's inside because you're not there.
No.
But nothing has immediately attacked it.
I mean, it says it does my under my command. So could we tell it to walk down and come back? Or...
It will come back on your next on its next turn
Yeah.
if you've told it to come back again. Vason, you see another drow charge out of the room.
Does it come close this time?
It's getting closer. It was quite far into the room to begin with. Ick is gonna rush forward to Underscum. And just sort of keep his crossbow up, covering both corridors. Nefira.
Right, first of all, Toya, are you happy with your despair as a companion?
Sure.
Okay. I will instruct my Shadow Spawn to stick with Toya.
Toya's kind of sitting here going, I don't know what it is, but it seems to be helping, so okay.
That's fair. I'm going to walk over towards Vason. Do I have enough room for this? I don't. Vason, you fat dragon, you're right in the way.
Nefira, follow the others. I'll be fine.
No. I'm going to do something. It's fine. So the dead drow.
Yes.
All
Which
gonna hate
head
me for
drow?
this.
The lightning dead one, or the one that you obliterated with Eldritch
The
Blast?
one I
What is
specifically
that?
obliterated. Wow, I do apologise. It's in there all in deep speech.
Okay.
Are you
So-
good,
so you
man?
know-
Are you good?
So you know when I said I'm gonna make a friend? Correction, I'm gonna make
Jesus
2 friends.
Christ.
What?
I'm just gonna look over at the body and go, ahem. Soldiers shouldn't be lying on the ground. Get up.
I don't have a token for that yet.
I feel insulted. I only just got the level to do this. I'm super happy I could do the ability.
What's the it gets hit points equal to half your warlock level.
3.
But in D&D, normally you round up.
Yeah, I'm level 6, so I only get 3 hit points.
Oh, 3 hit points.
I think. Although I'm saying,
For a second, I thought you were level 3, and I was really confused.
Yo.
I was like, wait, how do I have second level spells? I'm tired, guys. I'm tired.
We have more friends.
Yeah, I just wish it was the actual thing. Which is a real shame.
Wait, do I have that? I think I do have that.
Ugh,
There we go.
that is
Foundry keeps on going for me.
That
keeps
is
on just
unpleasant.
cutting out.
Yeah.
But then-
And I'm just going to
Sorry.
give it the order to attack move down the corridor.
John, I don't know if you picked that up. but
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
I'm assuming that's probably because it's loading in new tokens and things. Actually, no, wait. It says you roll initiative for it.
Yes, it has its own turns. According to the spell description, it uses the statistics for the monster which are in the monster manual. So I assume it is the CR1
Spectre.
Spectre, which is awesome. Fun fact. It's here until I take another long rest.
I like how I
Also-
managed to roll the same as you.
Also, fun
know.
fact, it rolled now, so it's going.
Yeah, so I'm just telling you the Spectre attack move down the corridor.
The
I'm suddenly really glad I can't see this token.
the spirit of the drow just sort of raises up and lunges down the corridor, black spider webs streaking from its body as it attacks its former friend.
I only learned that this morning. I'm rather happy.
It launches forth but doesn't actually strike
What books have you been reading?
the creature, unfortunately. Vason, it is your turn.
If you got to do something, if you want something done right, do it yourself.
I've not been really reading a book.
15.
Just
25. He sort of looks at the spectre, and then just like shunk with the sword into the drow.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit for 13 damage.
That will hit, and don't
Sorry,
bother
and
rolling
the
anything
extra
else.
No, there are additional.
It's
two down.
it's down.
Okay, cool. So I'm in the middle of my action at the moment. Because I've got a second attack I can in theory use. Oh god, is there anything that I can sort of hear?
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, can I get advantage if I throw in a divine sense as well, or can I just do both?
No, divine sense. Does that say it takes an action or a?
Divine sense. Yeah, no, that's an action. Never mind.
Yeah,
Cool. I'll just. So you said perception.
perception. This is just literally hearing.
15.
You hear the sounds of food preparation in this room.
How strong does that wall look?
It looks like a wall.
I'm large. I get advantage on strength throws. Is this a stupid idea? Will you let this work?
Give it a
You're
go.
gonna bust through the wall like goddamn SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, I am. I'm going to smash through the wall.
Roll
on my
me.
second attack.
Roll me an attack.
Okay. An attack, not a strength check. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're attacking this wall.
Yeah. Cool.
Never mind.
That is. Wow. 2 natural ones. What?
You bring your
That's actually kind of impressive.
you bring your sword round and slice it into the wall, and the wall just. There's no damage to the wall.
That was disappointing. So I'll just take the last 5 foot of movement. Bump.
Just went. The roll really just went. You thought?
Underscum.
I pretty much start walking down this way and let you. As I'm coming down, wall, point where?
This way.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I don't know why, but I got this wonderful image in my head of Underscum going like
In
full
which case I
Batman.
dash over the 5, 10, 15, 20, 5. Over to here. I've seen that being created because I was in view of it.
Yes.
Is that where I...
That was told to go to the door that had the scent of death and decay behind it and open it and come back.
I am going to see what my brain says to do.
So will we all.
What a sentence.
I can get to there then.
Okay. You see a strange humanoid creature, greying skin, loincloth around its waist, club made of bone next to it, long arms, fat stomach, no real neck, skin sagging down, and it's just picking hair out of its teeth.
That is not a drow. I wanted the drow. That'll be the end
yeah.
of my turn.
I'd say technically I have one.
We've had a few.
Toya.
Right. Oh God. Hold on. Let's see. I've got to figure out how far I can go. Right. I think that's all I can do.
You could take a bonus action to dash if you wish to get further.
Okay, how far can I run with a dash?
You take another move action so you can get as far again.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. There we go. So I'm just gonna run.
Okay. Whoa.
Do I notice anything with my sensitive kitty ears?
You smell, like, you can sense the smell now of decay and death coming from this room that you just ran past the door to.
Would she have smelled that when she was right next to it, though?
Yes.
Oh shit, then I wouldn't have moved. I would have had her dash into the room.
Is this thing here a friend?
That
I
is
think that's the thing that Nuri
that is the
summoned.
skeleton that Nuri summoned.
That's the Skelly Bob. Heck, right.
Could I just dash into this room then? Because she wouldn't have skipped past it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Oh, great.
You can dash to here.
Yeah, yep, we're gonna do that.
Waller's going to action dash to here.
Okay.
But that's all he can do this turn.
Cool.
Like, yep, my nose smells that.
You definitely smell death and decay coming from this room.
Yep, it's this room. Yeah.
I mean, this room behind you smells bad. It smells unwashed, unclean, something wrong. This room smells of death and decay. It's unmistakable.
You're focused on this room, might go into the other room in a bit. I'll be like, oh, there's smells all around. But yeah, that's my turn. That's me.
Nuri, on your turn, the skeleton returns and just sort of looks at you.
I take it that there's something bad.
Open
And that-
door.
Hey, anything behind that door?
Grey thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Grey thing.
anything right. That's very helpful. Anybody know what a grey thing is?
It's gross!
It looks disgusting.
Don't worry, Nuri, it's my job to kill it.
If you want to go down there, well, at least we know there's something down there.
Wait.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to head down there, Nuri?
Yeah, I'll take the thing with me, though. Run.
Oh, well, he'll follow you on your next turn because he's used his move action to get back here.
Yeah.
But if you want to use your 25 feet of movement, I can move you there.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You can get to here with a dash. So you can see where Underscum and Woal are from there. Ick's turn, he is going to come running down as well. I said he's going to come running down. There we go. And he can't actually see into the room from where he is, so that's his turn. The Spectre, Nefira. What does the Spectre do? Is Smitty with us?
What happened to the microphone was unmuted? Yeah, the Spectre's going to just follow the command of assist facing, since I can't actually see it on my screen, so I'm using the stream to see where it is.
Okay.
So wherever facing goes, it will go and it will assist.
It will hold its action till Vason does a thing then.
Yay! I have a pet.
Yeah.
And then
No, you can name it.
Nefira.
And as for me, I'm going to go catch up with the others. that takes me to.
I do hope this corridor goes around, because otherwise I'm going to enter a kitchen and have a very long run back. Unless I somehow manage to start... bloody... what's it called?
Action to dash to Nuri. And also Despair's gonna move down as well to keep up with everybody. Thank you. And that'll be my turn.
Cool. And then Vason.
Cool.
And your pet spectre.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh dear. I seem to have found a different fight.
You walk around the corner and you see a manacled bugbear and shackled, 3 goblins shackled together by the ankle, preparing a meal.
Are they gonna eat the bugbear?
No, they're cooking food. They are the chef.
You boys want freedom? Well, I assume they're all boys.
Okay.
You folk want freedom?
Yes.
Yeah, how dare you assume their gender?
Or the Jemba.
Anyway,
Yes. We would like freedom.
cool. You're gonna come with me and kill some drow. Are they chained to the floor?
Sound of that.
Are they chained to the
they
floor?
don't
or
appear
not?
to be chained to the floor, no.
Cool. In which case, I'm going to be like, right, well, follow me. And assuming that they start moving, I'm going to defer the rest of my actions till they essentially get close to me, at which point I'm just going to rip the chains apart. If any of them are going to, like, restrict their movement. Well, actually, are there any chains that look like they're restricting their movement? Like, their hands or anything?
The bugbear is handcuffed. The 3 goblins are chained at the ankles to each other.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll defer. I'm going to essentially defer an action so that when the bugbear gets close, I'm going to just rip the manacles apart.
Okay, well, he is going to be able to do a dash so he can get to you this turn.
Cool. So I get an advantage. I'm assuming that's going to count as a strength saving throw?
It's going to be a strength
throw?
check, yes. So add advantage.
Yep. So with advantage, which is annoying because I can't just press the button at the moment. Wow.
Wow.
I'm not doing well. That's a 10.
You start to pull the chains apart and they start to stretch and strain, but you don't get them this turn. Oh, and at the top of the turn order, because we're there now,
So wasn't the Spectre following me?
the Spectre will follow you.
Whoa. What are those?
New friends.
Oh no.
What are those?
The Spectre will... Yeah, I know it walks through a wall. It's a ghost. The Spectre floats into the room.
It's okay, it's with me. Just to calm down the goblins.
They do squeal a little, yes. Underscum.
Where are the drow? I literally look back. I look to anyone I can see. Where are the drow?
I don't know, probably through that door there.
Door where?
That door over there.
The only door I can see is this one here. Is that the door?
No, this one over here, I think.
This door in here.
I think so, yeah.
Right.
Spare a coin for this. Okay.
Right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I see no drow. Taking a look at this creature in front foe.
Yes.
Does it look like it is alive at all, or was meant to be alive at any point?
It looks living.
Do you have any sense in your brain to stay out of my way and point me toward the drow? Creature, I am talking to you. Do I get any response?
It starts to mumble in a language. And it turns to picking hair out of its teeth again.
This is a waste of time. Basically go back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Basically going back to where I was. And I can't because there's a wall. Okay, fine. Let's do that, and then do... There are no drow in there.
Toya.
Pretty much moved up.
Well, there's a giant undead looking thing in front of me, so I'm gonna have to stab the thing.
Doesn't look undead.
Bonk.
But you do...
Smells undead.
You do stab it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Roll me
Stabby, stabby.
Roll me 1d6 plus 3.
Roll 1d6 plus.
It stops moving.
Crunch.
You have a second attack, so you can move and attack a second one of these creatures.
Right. Nothing personal, it's just my job. Bonk.
You just run into the room, slice, and two of them go down. Yeah, you don't get the second 1d6 plus 3. Only on the first attack.
Oh, oop. Sorry. Well, it looks like the original damage killed it anyway.
It did indeed. Whoa.
Is me. Wall's gonna move up. Oh gosh. Move up to here. Oh. Move up to here. Level his gun and do a shooting. If I can get my character open. Inventory. A musket. Bang.
And that does hit, and fairly certain that that's gonna be it. Dead.
Headshot. Just pops its head off.
Nice.
I think we should regroup. That's my time.
Sounds good to me. That was an amazing shot. Well, like, not even joking. That was badass.
While there aren't enemies on the field, I'm going to end the combat. And if you wish to regroup,
Yes, so let us regroup.
Indeed, because we are spreading rather thin.
Yeah.
We are.
I only have about 30 seconds left of both Enlarge Reduce and my Divine Favor, so I am going to lead my cohort of goblins and bugbear back through.
Chances are they're going to follow you.
They will indeed.
I promise to let them drown. And I sort of double back to where we're going.
More drow.
Well, where should we regroup? Back in the main room where we started?
Yeah, it's a good place to.
I found help,
Oh, sweet.
and
all goblins.
I'm just in the middle of like breaking their chains.
Waller's gonna get a toolkit out and get everything off.
Where's Spooky McSpooky?
Well, assist
Spooky,
or breaking
you were meant to
chains.
assist. Get to assisting.
Gosh, my token wouldn't move for a second there.
Yeah, if you're trying to get it through a wall,
Just
apparently
see
it just
the
doesn't let you.
stats. Never mind.
The only problem is that the walls seem to be a bit into the actual road every now and again.
All those drow and not a single one knew where Zara was.
Is this rolling? I don't
Those
think it rolled.
drown, I missed them all.
Heck, I didn't
So
roll.
worried.
I'm going to turn to the bugbear and just ask, do you know where there are any more drow?
No,
See,
that's my
come on,
problem.
Yeah. Talking to the other one.
I think you meant me.
That work?
There are. I mean, I don't know who you've killed and who you haven't, but you killed everyone in the kitchens.
We also killed the big spiders.
That's good. Yes, good.
What did you guys get?
These like weird bloated corpse-like things, but they weren't undead.
There's the leader's bedroom's around that way somewhere.
The leader?
Well, I think the
There's
leader.
a leader?
I
The
don't
guy in
think
charge
she's.
of you?
Don't think she's here right now, but yeah, I think that's her quarters.
Where's the room?
Over there. And he points.
You're gonna help. Yeah, which way am I going, John? Okay. Toya's dashing that way.
Oh,
Ooh.
is that the scum?
Oh god. I'll keep an eye on them and just charge on after. Catch up!
Wall's covered in chains and goblins right now, like.
I'm hoping I've had time to break the bugbear's chains.
You
God.
will have done in the time.
That
My
door's
God.
open, so let's go this way. Zara!
Oh god, they're off on the run again.
I just make a big ass scraping sound with scale edge on the floor, so there's a big mark, so that everyone who's following knows which way we've gone.
Appreciate it. Although it's a shame the spare's not here right now. It would have slowed them down a bit.
No, that's not
Oh,
right.
up there, found them.
Zara! Ugh. More of you
Yeah,
getting in my way.
Basically on seeing them, just barrel into them.
I'm going to bring
Late
the rest
first.
of the actual party over.
Yeah, it's fine. I will dismiss.
I want to grab one of them.
Vason,
If
I
it
just
helps you,
think
John,
that
I'll
Toya might
dismiss
be ahead
the
of
spare,
him.
but I'll keep the spectre around.
Okay.
Actually, no, you probably did get there first. Because I was catching up.
So I'll put Toya there.
I expect, yeah, it's probably Toya there and Underscum there. Being very cruel to some drow.
Where is Zara?
Why, Zara?
My Zara. She's an elf. She's perfect. And I swear to God, if any more of you don't tell me where she is, I'm gonna slaughter every single one of you that I find. Except for the guy in our party, because he's not the one who kidnapped her.
Have you considered we may not actually know?
There was a whole bunch of you, and you took her. And trust me, you don't not know about Zara, because I can guarantee she took about 30 of you out when you took her. So you know.
But they lie as well.
Yeah,
Perhaps
they
we
do.
need to rip it out of them.
Then if we are liars, how can you trust anything we tell you?
Yes, it depends on how many layers we get down.
You know, that's a good point. Why don't I just stab you and loot your boss's room anyway?
Okay, there's just big Vason-sized hands on their shoulders right now, both of them. I'm
Not
just
right
sort of-
now, Vason.
Oh, I'm not pulling you. I'm just not like pulling you back. It's more of a look. If your leader knows anything about where you've been taking thralls and slaves, now's the time to let her tell us. Because
You-
this isn't going to end well for you otherwise.
You think Trissa would break so easily?
Oh.
I think she's more
We
interested in
don't
self-preservation.
To break easily, we have time. Like the time you took from me, we have plenty to spare.
Speak for yourself, Wolf.
Self-preservation.
I don't have time.
Okay. I tried.
To do
Okay.
that, I'd like to grapple the other one by the neck if I can.
Roll me the attack for that, and I'll roll his defense.
So is that still athletics, or has that
Yes.
changed?
No.
Well, it has all the subtlety of a train crash on a boat, so...
My rage would have run out by now. Yeah, he would have.
It would have. The original rage would have. If you want to re-rage,
Right now, no. I want to save that for when I need it.
cool, because he rolled a
I'm
5,
But I rolled a 28.
slightly higher.
I was pretty much want to grab him by the throats and start raising him up the wall.
You do this.
So, you were saying.
I don't think you understand how easy it is for me to just keep cutting you down until I find the one with the information I want.
And
Do
I
you
could
not
take some
get it?
time breaking your bones. And it would take such.
We would welcome it. We are strong.
Strong, huh? Fine. I don't need strength. I need
Yeah.
Zara.
I pretty much throw this one behind me and start moving towards the door. Rage on.
Wee.
Oh dear.
He just yeeted the drow, and I love it.
There's just this panicked look to Nuri, because I don't know how to calm Underscum down right now. All I can do is stop them getting killed.
Oops. Sorry, I clicked on opening the door. It wasn't trapped or anything, was it, John?
Nope.
Okay. So, kicking the door down, running inside.
No.
Zara.
Mounted to the wall.
Very quiet.
Mounted to the wall here are the stuffed heads of several bugbears, hobgoblins, and goblins. There is a chest here made of a dark wood, carved in the likeness of a spider with eyes of red crystal.
That's horrifying. What the fuck?
I appreciate the aesthetic, but that is screaming trapped.
A bed with a canopy of spider webs fills the eastern alcove of the room. Other furnishings include a dresser and a vanity that has an empty frame where the mirror should be.
I know it's not the right time for this, but does anybody mind if I do the whole spider web cave thing in my room at Troll Skull?
Not the time.
Anyway, Spencer, here, wait.
No.
If she doesn't have time, what are they doing?
Check the chest. And Dexify puts it back.
It puts its head into the chest.
Do you see anything in there, Spencer?
Can Spencer communicate with you?
No, it's not. It has to be a verbal thing.
Like, can it talk to you? Can it talk? Can it talk?
Languages.
imagine.
Understands all
Can't speak.
languages in new in life, but it can't speak. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Well, what did you see?
Thumbs up.
Oh, something good.
All right. So while Spencer's looking at the lovely, ugly ass chest, Toy is literally just losing it, and she's smashing the dresser with her sword.
Okay.
Because that is somehow going to get her information.
And the scum is sort of broken just down on the floor, seeing the bugbear heads.
Okay. That's just gonna be a moment of just Vason's gonna scoop under Toya's arms to essentially just like drop her to the floor. It's not gonna do any damage, there's very little you can structurally do from behind. But just to sort of like I try and help her to calm down.
I don't know what they're doing to her.
We'll find her.
What if we
can't-
just find a head?
Was she useful? You hear very, very difficult words coming out. Was she useful? Would they have
Yes.
had a use? Then she'll be alive. But that might be worse for her. And I'm so sorry to tell you that.
I'm gonna find her, and I don't care if I have to kill every drow in this dungeon, except for you. No, seriously, like every time she has to mention killing every drow, she's all like, except for you.
It's fine.
It's like
Could you include my friend Spencer in that, please? He's only here for the next 23 and a half hours.
I like this. Like you got the two of the scariest people in the party having a bit of a breakdown, and I'm just like, no, please don't break the universe. Okay. Are there any like blankets on that bed?
Yes.
I don't want spiderweb covered blankets, but thank you for the thought, Vason.
Are they spiderweb covered?
The canopy of the bed is spiderwebs, so yes, if you try to remove them, it is likely they would become spiderweb covered if they aren't already.
It's making the
Room full of
Adams
spiders.
family look gauche.
Is
In my last bit of rage, I'm going to come over with my hammer and slam it down on this chest.
Yeah, no, please don't. I asked for waffles and lockpicks.
Wall's around the corner currently, just like, I've pieced out this conversation.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I'm doing the same thing to Underscum that I did to Toya when he gets the hammer out. Cause no.
I
Spencer,
want to know
block
what's
the hammer.
inside. I
It's just
want
like,
to know what's inside.
We all do, bud. We
The
all
ghost
do.
just kind of holds its hands up, going, no.
They have taken the heads of mine. They have done far too much. I need to know.
This is gonna be weird. This is the only thing I can think to
No.
do. I'm going to sing a nursery rhyme to try and calm down Underscum. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. I'm not actually gonna sing it.
Oh.
Mason's gonna sing it. Fine. Hush, little bugbear, don't smash the wall. There might be a trap and you'll kill us
I
all.
wasn't aiming for the wall.
You try rhyming things with chest.
It might not be best. Give it a rest.
Rest. Lest.
Things are always better in the West.
Yes.
Test.
Investigation to see if it was trapped. Didn't go
It's
very
not
well.
trapped. I just need someone to click
You do not-
click the
you
lock
do
before
not see any
Underscum
traps.
smashes.
This is a test. This
Okay.
is a test. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test.
so, Toya, John,
Yep.
does Toya find anything in the rubble of what's left of the dresser?
outfits, splinters.
Checking pockets, no keys.
No. You open the chest wall, and it's a difficult lock. It's complex, but you manage to open it, and inside the chest are 3 shelves stacked vertically. The top shelf holds an onyx spider figure, 8 sticks of incense, and a dagger with a tiny reservoir built into the hilt that holds 3 doses of liquid poison.
Oh my
That
days.
sounds like a dagger of venom.
I'd like to call dibs.
And I'm gonna pass you all the spider shit.
Thank you.
The middle shelf contains a folded spider silk robe, dyed black with tiny golden spiders sewn into it.
I bet that's a
Someone's
cloak of
gotten
elven
aesthetic.
kind.
Oh, it looks so fancy.
And as you pick it up, hidden in the folds of the robe is a potion of healing in a crystal vial.
I'm handing all of this stuff to I was gonna say Neri, but she's around the corner. Nefira.
On the bottom shelf lies a birchwood wand and a leather-bound spellbook.
Spells. I'm gonna grab the
Yeah,
the book.
open the book and go, it's the spell book's like, here you go.
I was gonna take it and start to thumb through.
You look through and you find the following spells, and I don't know if this is a thing that helps artificers or not.
It does not. But they might have value.
But you find a spellbook that contains Chromatic Orb, Cone of Cold, Counterspell, Detect Magic, Dispel Magic, Enlarge Reduce, Fireball, Fly, Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, Identify, Mage, Armor, Magic Missile, Magic Weapon, Misty Step, Polymorph, Sending, Shield, and Suggestion.
All I can say is I
Does
miss
Wall read this
playing.
Well, we'll read them out and be like, I wish I was a wizard. They sound cool.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic right now.
Okay.
Because I was listening to the list of spells, and one of them was Greater Invisibility.
Gimbal
And
is
that's the only way I
crying
can
right now.
just
Yeah.
I mean, 30 on me. So,
Spell-
is there anyone is there any magic that I can see that isn't Wall?
There is no magic that you are not expecting to see. The wand has got a minor trace of magic on it in that it is an arcane focus. Obviously there is a spectre there that is magically raised. The spellbook has minor enchantment on it in that it's a spellbook with arcane words carved into its pages, but you are not detecting anything that you wouldn't expect to be detecting.
Okay, I'm gonna have a bit more of a wander around the room and then head back out to that drow that was.
There's a
Oh,
question which
thrown
I
at the
really
wall.
don't want to know the answer to, but at the same time want to know the answer to.
Cool. Yep.
Do I recognize any of the items which happen to be in that chest? Is any of this familiar to me?
You don't recognize any of the items in particular, no.
I'd be more concerned about whether he recognizes any of the heads.
You don't recognize any of the heads by name either, no. And I think as we are here and approaching the drow that has not been brutally murdered to get into the room, we will
Oh yeah,
call
should check to make sure he was still alive.
we will call a close to the session here.